What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play world and happy Halloween. Now, I know this episode is a few days late getting out to you guys, but I still want to celebrate Halloween in this world because we do it every year. So, what are we going to work on today? So, what I want to do today is I want to actually make ourselves a graveyard because we did have a death in this world. If you guys happen to remember last episode, Jerry, the zombie over here, passed away because I accidentally went to peaceful mode and he is no longer in our world, so we're gonna have to replace Jerry, but I feel as if we should give him a proper send-off. And later on, guys, I want to go ahead and of course add another design to our holiday themed area. If you guys happen to remember, if you are a long-time subscriber, of course, we have this holiday themed area where we've been doing holiday builds. So the pumpkin was our first Halloween in this world, so it was last year, and the turkey was also last year. And then, of course, I joined Forever Bedrock, so we didn't get a chance to do a Christmas build in the world. But we're going to try and change that this year, and we're going to go ahead and get our first Christmas build of the year. But this year, we're starting with Halloween. So I have a design picked out, and I believe our holiday area is like right over here. It is super close, actually, to M-Town. I didn't realize how close this was. But once again, that's kind of the downfall of, the Xbox render distance as opposed to like the computer or PC version. So if we just fly like right over here, I believe you can see it like pretty soon. I know you can see M-Town from it. Yep, there it is. So you can see there's a holiday area, there's M-Town. So they're fairly close to each other, but I don't think they're going to cause an issue. And if they do, we'll just make an open section of the city so you can always see our holiday reminders. And if you check this out, you can see we actually have October 31st, 2021. And this was our first holiday build in our world ever, this giant jack-o'-lantern. And then I don't know if I actually put Thanksgiving's date on the turkey. I remember I was having issues like trying to put the sign somewhere on it. I don't remember if I did date it. I should have. Oh, I did. So our turkey is, well, it's dated. We can all agree on that. But let's go ahead and let's get back to our main base and let's build the start of our graveyard, of course. And we're going to need to add Zombie Jerry's grave to it. So I picked out an area, of course, and it's actually a neat little area. So let me fly on out there and I'll show you guys. Alright, so we made it back out to our base area, and I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can't right now, but the little area we have picked out is actually right over here. Let me come up a little bit, and there's actually a ruined nether portal here, but this is like a nice little inlet right here in all of these mountains. So I can actually kind of like make this into the mountain, and what we're going to do is, you can see I've cleared some trees in the area. We're going to come out with like a little gate somewhere around here. We're going to bring it on over to here, and then I'm going to curve it, or I might even just make it a diagonal straight over to here. So I'll have all this area for graves, and then of course we'll go ahead and take out this ruined nether portal because, well, really don't need a ruined nether portal in a graveyard. Alright, so now we have a slightly less nethery overworld, so we went ahead and got rid of course, a nether portal. So what I want to do for the gate design is I want to keep this really simple, because simple is the best. So we'll just make 4 stacks of those real quick. So all I want to do for the gate is I just want to bring, like I said, a line of andesite. We'll start, oh, I don't know. Let's start kind of far out. We'll give ourselves plenty of space here to work with. So we'll start, say, like right here. So let me go ahead. I'll just go ahead and take these dirt blocks out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a line of these. And then on top of them, I'm going to put some iron bars. So we'll just go ahead and go like that, and we'll just build those all the way up. And then for this corner right here, I think what I might do is just something like that, and we'll just build up. How did I do that? Okay, Minecraft, we'll just go ahead and build this up right here. So let's go ahead and finish putting this gate in. So I think we'll just take it to there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we'll make an entrance somewhere around here. I'll take some of these trees out too. Now we've gone ahead and gotten our gate in. You guys can see I just went with a simple design. I kept it simple. There's no reason to overcomplicate this gate design. Just a nice little archway and a nice little archway on top. So we're ready to put our first grave in. And, it's kind of sad to think about, but we already have a death in this world. So I'm actually going to use a design from D-Ski. He made, like, I believe it was 4 different graveyard designs, or 4 different grave designs to use for your world. So I'm actually going to borrow a little bit from that. So what I'm going to do is just take some cobblestone, and then we're just going to take some mossy cobblestone. And I'm going to do this a little bit simpler than he did, but I'm just going to go ahead and go like that. And then we're just going to go like that. And I believe we need to go like that. And that. And then we just need to add 1 more cobblestone stair on top. And you got yourself a nice little cross-looking gravestone right there. And what we're going to do actually for this is we're going to place lecterns facing in because, well, Jerry was a zombie. And Jerry was technically already dead, so we'll make it look like his casket is opening up. And then you don't want to leave just green grass around here. You want to make it look like, you know, maybe this grave was just dug, or, you know, he did just pass away because of my own stupidity. So we'll go ahead and just take some of that out. I grabbed myself some podzol, and I think podzol looks pretty good. We'll just do some of this, just splatter it around. Maybe go ahead and toss in some coarse dirt, just so, you know, no grass does end up growing here. And I don't know, let's here, let's toss some over here too. We'll go coarse dirt, we'll put a podzol out there. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I think in honor of Jerry, we should go ahead and put down some flowers, and we'll go ahead and, of course, the name tag or the sign we're going to have to use is going to be slightly off-centered. We're going to have to pick a side, but not that big of a deal. I'm sure Jerry won't mind. So let's go actually find ourselves a sign. That needs to be coarse dirt. That's going to bug me. So does this. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. Now let's go grab a couple flowers. We'll grab a sign. And we'll put Jerry's, you know, born and passed away date. So after a little bit of research here, I had to go back in my video log, which I've been releasing a ton of shorts lately, so I kind of had to do a little bit of work. But it turns out Jerry was actually brought into the world somewhere around October 11th. So we'll go Jerry, October 11th. We kind of really have a sugarcane shortage in my world. We definitely need to put up some kind of machine to get more sugarcane, because this isn't cutting it this little bit here anymore. But the reason I'm grabbing sugarcane is because I actually want to make a map. And I want to map out our little base here before we move into our little witch project. Because, well, I mean, we have all these cool things around here. We have, you know, the turtle sanctuary. We now have the graveyard. We have our house. We got the villager trading hall. We got the abandoned church. You know, we got a bunch of stuff floating around here, and we don't know what it looks like. You know, and I think an aerial view, because, you know, this kind of doesn't help, but I think an aerial view will actually make it, like, easier to, you know, map out pathways and all of that. So, do I have a cartographer's table? Yes, I actually do. That is really surprising. All right, so if I go ahead and make some paper, I believe you can make a map with just 1 piece of paper. Yes, you can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make 8. We'll make 9 total. There we go. So we'll make 9 total maps. All right. I'll go ahead and pick this up just to make sure none of those villagers over there decide to, you know, take their own job. So we'll start with this one here. Bam. Oh, now this is cool. Alright, so this is... Okay, so this is like our wheat field. Yeah, because wheat evidently shows up as dirt for some reason. But this is our wheat field, and this is our house. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go ahead, let me go ahead and map these out, actually. And then we'll put them all together and see kind of what they look like. What we can actually do is we actually have a use for this room now. We can make this our map room. Ah, that's a good idea. Alright, so we got the majority of our island area mapped out, so let's go up and check it out. So I didn't map out some of the areas because it's just woodlands. I just wanted to get the main, you know, points across. So here is our current map right here. So you can see here is our house starting out. Here is the wheat field being a weird color. And then down here is the ruined church. And over here is the villager trading hall. Not that big of a deal. That's not all in there. And then over here is the graveyard, which kind of looks odd on a map. And then that would be our little turtle sanctuary. So now that we have this, obviously we can go ahead and start laying out some pathways and some roads. So what I'm thinking is I kind of want to bring the house on over this way, and then we can make the path go down through here, because all this right here I kind of clear cut, so there's only birch trees in there, and I kind of want to put our animals there so we can make our path come down through here, go up through here, probably skirt by that little pond, connect to here, and then we'll make a little bridge over to here. And then you can't see our little other frog breeding ground, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's our current plan, so we'll do that maybe in an upcoming episode if we ever get around to it. But before I actually go ahead and we start our Halloween project, we need to name our dogs. And I told you guys that I Am Fluffy actually won the naming contest. So he named the dogs J-Dog and L-Dog. So we're just going to go ahead and name two of our dogs that. So we'll go ahead and say J-Dog, and hopefully this anvil doesn't break because it's brand new. And the second one is L-Dog. There we go. And then he did say we need one more cat, which we'll go ahead and do eventually. But he said to name one of the cats Danny Ocean, which I believe is a movie reference to a movie I have never seen. So let's go drop these out there on our cats and dogs. And then for our Halloween build this year, we're actually going to be building a witch's hat. So I'm going to need a lot of black concrete, yellow concrete, and I believe purple. Who should be the leader? Let's make one of the black cats leader. Let's make this one because he's all by himself. He's cool. Boom. Danny Ocean. And then we have J-Dog and L-Dog. And I didn't really do anything with their collars, so they're all kind of the same right now. So we'll call him J-Dog, and he's L-Dog. And hey, I'm K-Dog. So let me go ahead and gather some supplies, and we'll head on out to our holiday-themed area. All right, so I'm hoping I have enough concrete on me, but I wanted to stop off here real quick and put some stuff into Project Alphabet, because I managed to grab myself some gas tiers. So we're almost done with this box here, so it's just gas tiers and gilded blackstone. And I also got myself some name tags, which I think should be, that's pink. Okay, let's see here. Where are my name tags at? I know I needed more name tags. Iron. What is this? Minecart. So N comes after that. Ah, here we go. So yeah, we need a lot more name tags. So we're going to have to do a little bit more fishing. But you guys can see, kind of the stuff we're missing. It's a few albums. I believe this is... What are we missing in here? I feel like I'm missing something that's like right in front of my face. Maybe we're done with this one. Oh, we are done with this one. Okay. Well, I just didn't put a lever there, but this is all like the netherite one. And this one, I believe, we're missing poisonous potatoes and phantom membrane, and then like the snout banner. I've just been using these mushrooms so I can like exit out of that page. And then these ones I haven't started yet, but this is the quartz one, and quartz is a giant pain. And then after that, it's rabbit. So we have a lot more. And then this one is like raw pork chop, and that's just laziness because I haven't killed enough pigs. But I believe I have enough materials to, of course, finish this witch hat. And then, like I said, I brought stuff along plus a crafting table. I was actually smart for a change. So I'm going to go ahead and finish flying on out there, and I'll bring you guys along, and we'll do a quick little building time lapse here. And as night has approached us, we have officially finished our witch hat design. So this was actually designed, same thing as all the other ones that I got off of Pinterest, and it said copyright free, so I figured, hey, why not? So this will be our Halloween build for 2022, a nice little witch's hat. And I think it actually came out pretty well. It does look almost exactly identical to the picture too, which is pretty cool for, you know, just being pixel art. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. So now we have to date it, of course, and I don't think this build has an exact center because this is like 12 down here, so we'll just go ahead and put it like right here, and we'll say October. So, fun fact, guys, the 2 key is my actual stop recording key. So I ended up stopping recording on this sign, and we actually put the wrong date in anyhow. It's actually October 31st, and case in point, it just quit recording again as I typed in the date. But 2 is my stop recording key. Maybe I should change that keybind, but that's going to take care of this episode, guys. We went ahead, we got a graveyard in, we put Jerry, our first death of the world, in there, and of course we finished up some stuff with pets, so they finally have names, and I wrote all their names down in our project book, so of course we can go ahead and start that. And we have a bunch of projects in the upcoming episodes, so I can't wait to start those. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you leave a comment. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.